Hello guys, what is up? Welcome back to Vlogmas, day 8. And it's Monday, which means, you know what? It is time for the con recap. And apparently that line's still there. Also, if you know what this book means, I've got some great news. Exciting news? Let me give you a little hint. 42 days! But to keep you until the end of the video, I'll tell you at the end of the video. Anyways, so I want to start off by saying the person running this... Sorry, Ryan was in the litter box. Anyways, so the person running this, Charlie, he is awesome. He was promoting on every single platform I followed him on, every single day, multiple times a day. And the gentleman for that, Lucario, whose name I'm forgetting, I think his online name is Ultra. But he was awesome. He was promoting like crazy. He was shouting me out. He was shouting out vendors. He was just really using his platform to help build all the other vendors there, and he was just the best guy. So what happened today was not a reflection of any of them. I also want the privates to be known that we had a great table. But when you first go in, the very first table did have a few crochet items. They were mixed. They sold cups and crochet. Not a great start, but not horrible. I didn't really get a chance to look around. The table, two tables down from them on the left, I saw one crochet item, like a big item. I don't know if it was like more there or not. Now, when you turn to the right, the first thing you see is the sweetest young ladies. They had a full table, full display of just crochet. Again, not great, but not horrible. They had a lot of different items than me. Now, of course, we had similar items. Like, we had both had Totoro's. We both had, what was the other one? Kirby's. So, yeah. Not great. They were the first people you see, but it is what it is. So then when you turn left, the table, that's because it's like this for things. This table, they had just a few couple crochet stars. Nothing crazy. Nothing to worry about. So the crochet table was here. There was somebody in the middle selling shirts. And then I was right here in the corner. But the corner was the best spot because I had the most room out of everyone. And I did split this table with my friend. So our break-even point was $68, give or take. I'm sorry if you can hear the letterbox. She's been in there for like 20 minutes. She was crying because she couldn't find me. Papa Ralph, come here. Other than that, I don't remember seeing anybody else with like crochet items. But that is still a lot, so I was a little worried. So yeah. You guys are gonna laugh. Pretty much every single normal item I would bring to the store is what's sold. All the stuff I only brought like one of because I ran out of time is what sold so fast. It was like... And I'm actually kind of disappointed. We didn't sell a single dragon custom or those two dragons. This market in general was completely polar opposite to what my store does. And it was kind of eye-opening because at my store, the dragons, the keychains, those are the first to go. The smaller items, they're the first to go. At this market, we didn't sell any keychains, any dragons, any of the small stuff. It's pretty much, mostly small stuff, but you know, like the minis. So this market's like a complete opposite of what my normal market is. So yeah, it's crazy. The first thing we sold, so when I was doing my oh man, that line's annoying. When I was doing my parfait chunky order for the Nutcracker yarn, I accidentally ordered 4 pink instead of like, I think I really only needed 1, maybe 2. So I took some of that and I made that pink chicken. That was the first thing to go. We sold it for $8 on Venmo. We sold our one and only possum for $8, which is also on Venmo. We sold a rainbow turtle. This is the one that did not have the safety eyes, I believe. I believe that's the one that had like the lines. We sold that one for $10 for cash. And then our small mushroom boys, because I brought 2 of the small mushy boys just for like extra stock. We sold 8 of those. We sold one of them for $8. That was on a card. Our first like non-normal item to sell was actually the Diglett, and I was so excited because I loved making that Diglett. He sold for $25. And then I had actually gone to the restroom, and Lydia has sold, I call him Waterboy, but it's the Azul. I think his name is Azul. I don't remember. That's why I call him Waterboy. But she sold him for $50, and originally it was only $45. So we got a $5 tip on that. So we made $109, which is like, I'm not going to do the math. It's like a $40, give or take, of a break even. And that's not horrible. But for how long we were there, and I think what maybe it is I think it's a paid event. So for $45, you can get in an hour early. Other than that, I don't know what the ticket prices were. Maybe like $15 each, I think. But yeah, we were there from, so me personally, I was there from 7:30 to 5:36. So I was almost there for 12 hours, which was a lot. I didn't get much sleep last night either. So it wasn't horrible. It wasn't great. But we didn't lose money. That's always the goal. So. And again, I don't think this has anything to do with them, because they were promoting the heck out of this, like, con. There was a lot of traffic. I just think there was maybe just too many crocheters. I think that's what it came down to. Like, even though there was a bunch of crocheters, we all had different stuff. And I think that's what helped me in the end. So, yeah. And so I was so surprised that not a single mini sold. I was like, I thought those minis would be flying off the shelf, but I guess not. I set them up so cute. I did take like a small little clip, but the tables were kind of tight, so I didn't want to like get anybody else in there. I was kind of in the middle of the road, you know, so yeah. But this, you can probably already guess what this means if you've been on the channel for a while. So I was talking to Charlie, and I was talking to the guy that helped me with like promoting and all that awesome guy for the Lucario. And I was just talking to a bunch of different different people I knew, like the Gyarados custom. He was there too. I don't know if he had a table, but he was there. And everyone was just like, hey, you should really come next month. It's going to be great. We're going to have the voice actors of Mario, Luigi. Knuckles is going to be there. Like, I think they said the OG Knuckles, like from, you know, way back when. And Wonder Woman's voice actor is going to be there. And I'm like, you're going to have a great time. So I was like, I don't know. Let me think about it. Like, I still had plenty of stuff because I over-prepare, like always. My friends aren't going to be there, though. None of my friends can be there. But I just casually asked. I'm like, hey, are you guys going to be here next month? To the table, the crochet table that was, you know, closer to the door. I'm like, no, we're not going to be here next month. I'm like, oh. So my friends won't be there. They won't be there. I looked at the itinerary. So far, there is only one other crocheter, and they are a crochet combo table. And usually with combo tables, their display is not all crochet. Or if it is, it's just got an itty bitty thing, but it's mainly all the other stuff they're selling. So I was like, oh, okay, this look looks too good. So I just browsed the table selections. The table is $40 less. It's only $100. And I got the table that is right in front. I'm still so giddy about it. So when you first walk in, you can go left, you can go right. But the first table you see is right there. You see that table from every which way you're walking. I was walking back from the bathroom. That's the table I saw. That is the booth you see. You have to stop at the table to get in. You are looking at that booth. I'm like, how do I say no? Like next year, I know my luck and bad stuff keeps happening to me. I found a dime in a parking lot on my way out. And this is happening. I think my luck is finally turning around. So, with that being said, we got a new goal. Now, I don't have exact numbers. I need to update my inventory real quick. But, actually, let me go and update it real quick. Hold on. Guys, I only had one mushy boy on the list. I didn't have two. Never mind. It was the big one. Okay, guys, I know what you're gonna say. Yes, this is not my laptop. But it is. So, my grandma had this laptop. But she is visually impaired. She cannot use this laptop. And my other laptop is dying. It's horrible. So I left that laptop with my grandma to use when I'm at her place. And this is my new laptop. So, yeah. As for inventory, we're looking still okay. We need 92 items. Is what we're looking like. So, other items, we're at 35. So, total is 484. Other Pokemon items are 24 at 401. The minis, I just added the one I made last minute. So, it's 49 items at 418 for a grand total of 108 items and $1,303 worth of inventory. Now, I'm going to assume 42 days. This would be the 42nd day. So, technically 41 days. 92 items. If I've done my math correctly, which don't hold me to it, we all know how I am. 2.5 items a day. Now, from what I can understand, my friend who I shared the booth with, 50-50-ish, is not going to be there this time. To my knowledge. So, the goal, I'm okay on minis, but I did spend $20 on patterns. So, the Beck Studio on Etsy, the little mini patterns I love so much, they went 50% off. So, they were $1.50 each. I had $10 in Venmo. And then my mom actually got like a Christmas bonus from a client. So all my patterns were free. So I'm like, I might as well buy the rest of her patterns, right? Like, so I want to make one of each of the patterns I bought. I believe I bought 15. I made one, and I had already owned 2 of those because I bought a bundle because the bundle had 8, and I didn't have 6 of the 8. So it just made more sense to do it that way. So, yeah. But I'm pretty sure there's 13 patterns I still need to make. Okay. There was 14 patterns in everything that I bought. The 2 duplicates were Meowth and Oshawott. And I already did Gringar. So, there's 11 patterns left to make. So, the first thing on my list is obviously going to be 11 of the new minis. Now, here's where it gets a little dicey. I need to finish this custom order beanie. If you know, you know. This is Rumi's hair. I need to make one more of these. It needs to be done by Friday, which we're almost done. I hope I got the hat right. It's like, yeah, I hope it's right. I went by their measurements. I'm going to be finishing him as soon as I get done with the video. Toothless is done, but, do you see the problem? Yeah. Now, after that, there is one more custom. It is an orchid flower working with wire and stems, which I've never done before. All that yarn is at Grandma's house, which you're going to see this on Monday. I will be at Grandma's all day, so I will be working on that all day. I'm technically recording this on Sunday after the con. I'm very sleepy. So yeah, we're going to finish Toothless tonight. I want to finish this tomorrow, or Monday night. So my plan is to work on the orchid all day Monday, and then when I get home at night, finish this beanie. So we can get all those orders done out of the way. I will be custom free, and we can just focus on this. Because what we need to do next, we have one nutcracker body, and then we have a parfait chunky body, and I'm running out of time. Christmas is around the corner, and I have pretty much the chenille nutcracker's body is done. I just need his head and hat. And the one that I bought the parfait chunky for has not even been started yet. But if I don't finish that soon, there's no point in have bunny. But there would have been no point in buying the yarn because it's Christmas. So I really need to get those done. Those won't be for the con, but they need to get done before I can work on this. But basically we need to do 2 items a day. But after I finish the nutcracker, which is why I'm telling you this, I'm going to have a lot of pink yarn left over. So we are going to make just maybe, I don't know, 10 chickens. I don't want them all to be pink. But, yeah, chickens. Chickens and possums. Maybe, I don't know about 10 possums, but maybe 8 possums. Because these were the items that I wanted to make, but I just ended up like taking them off at the list last minute, and these were the items that sold the best. So now we are like okay on big items, but in theory I would like to finish that big dragon. I don't know if we're gonna have time for it, but we could try. Also note the week before the con, yet again, I will be at mom's or grandma's. So I don't know what else to make. I'm gonna, oh, yes. So it's a Mario themed con. Well, their voice actors will be there. So I want to make 4 I already have all these patterns, but the flowers, I want to make maybe 4, I want to make 6 of those mushrooms. 1, I have a Luigi pattern. 1 Mario pattern, because I believe Mario and Luigi look the same. Their colors are just different, so I should be able to mod it. I have the star dudes from the Galaxy Mario. I got those. Maybe I'll make 2 of those. Now I want to make 2 of the Mario bombs from like the 64 series. I've got a pattern for those as well. So yeah. Okay guys, real quick. His Instagram handle is Little Trainer RULT replays. And the name I was looking for is LUMALEE. It's like a little star. So, like, the water boy, I could not make again because I've only got about a scrap ball of that yarn left, and I just don't want to order more, you know? And I don't think I have the right color in brunette. No. Now, Psyducks. I really want to make maybe... Oh, I don't know how many. Let's just say 3 more Psyducks, maybe, the big ones. I thought they were so cute. There's so many different poses and ways to do their face, so, yeah. Okay. Now, these might be a little ambitious. So, I'm not gonna, like, you know. But I have been getting into the catter beanies. And I think it would be really fun if I made maybe 2 catter beanies of, like, a Pokeball. And I know that that's not really, like, the target audience anymore. But everyone likes Pokemon. Like, there's no rule saying just because it's, you know, there's a Mario voice actor and Knuckles and Wonder Woman that I can't do Pokemon, so. So that's about all the items I can think of right now. We're only at 51 items, so that's not very promising. I'm gonna talk to my friends and we'll see what's going on. They'll help me brainstorm the rest of them. But I am gonna go finish Toothless, and then I am just gonna play Animal Crossing the rest of the night. Maybe we can make some Animal Crossing people. I think there was a Stitches blow guy, and I think that might be cute, so we'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this very long video. I will see you on the next one.